So Microsoft took the first swing today at E3 at the conference, and honestly I'm quite shocked. It's probably the first E3 that I've seen that was actually about games. There was no Kinect bullshit. I mean, they did make small references about the Kinect and the Surface itself, but I mean, honestly, all we really saw was the games itself, and I'm actually quite happy and astounded about that. They didn't talk about any of the drama about used games or always online, which I wish they had made some reference, because I mean they're taking a lot of flack from a lot of that bullshit. When it comes down to it, I mean the conference itself, like I said, the showcase was actually the games. I mean, we had some great videos, some trailers that came out. For example, the Metal Gear trailer was amazing. Forza looked amazing. We have that Drivatar stuff. I'm not sure I'm all 100% about that. I really don't like games that kind of take away control from me. I mean, I understand it probably would work out when you're not actually playing. You're still gaining whatever experience or whatever they decide to put into the game that puts progression in there. But honestly, like I said, I just don't like it when games take my experience away from me. I like to be in control of what I'm playing. But considering that I haven't really had a great racing game, Gran Turismo has let me down. The last one was just, it was just not at the scale or the level that Gran Turismo was known for. So I basically have to be playing Forza to get my actual racing fix these days. Another game that actually I was quite surprised, it looks like it actually uses the Kinect, is Project Spark. I mean, other than the retarded puns they had, the bad Kinect acting in there, it looks like it's a great idea when it comes down to it. It kind of feels like the Xbox version of Little Big Planet. And I'm pretty sure the video wasn't actually being played live. I mean, that's all pre-rendered crap right there. But if the way they showed the game is supposed to be, if you have a couple of friends, I mean, it just looks like something you can enjoy with everybody, your friends, family. With the mechanics, it actually kind of reminds me of a 3D version of Terraria. I mean, you're building like your own little town or buildings, and you're defending it at the same time from attacks from goblins, which is basically what happens in Terraria a lot of times. You get attacked by goblins, and then finally, Rare came up to the plate. They announced that dumb sports Kinect stuff. I mean, Rare has not been relevant for a long time. They've been releasing crapware for the longest time for the Kinect. I mean, their potential died 10 years ago. But finally, they came up with a shocker. Killer Instinct. This is a game that I just played the crap out of when I was a kid. We used to play it in the arcades, we used to play it on our Super Nintendos. I mean, we were trying to master all the combos in that game. I mean, it was revolutionary for that time. And with the Killer Instinct, Microsoft announced their partnership with Twitch. So it looks like both consoles now have shown us who they partnered up for their actual live streaming. Which is actually nice because I won't have to use my capture card. I have an Elgato capture card that actually streams directly to Twitch. I don't think they mentioned anything about YouTube, but if it can actually upload to YouTube, I mean, that can just save a lot of time, and I would kind of feel like I just wasted my money on a capture card just to record console games. Also, the conference did have quite a few audio issues on a lot of their trailers. I mean, I was really looking forward to see the full Crimson Dragoon trailer. I mean, we saw the video, but we just didn't have any sound to it. This is supposed to be the spiritual successor of Panzer Dragoon, which that's another game that I grew up with. It was an amazing game back then, and I was kind of disappointed I wasn't able to hear the actual music. The other game they mentioned was the actual return of Dead Rising 3. Now, this was kind of a shocker to me. It just doesn't have that feel of the Dead Rising games. It actually looks like it's trying to be serious. I mean, if you play the other Dead Rising games, I mean, you could do all kinds of stupid things. I mean, that was half the fun of that game. Doing stupid, random, retarded things. And don't get me wrong, it does look great, and it might actually be an awesome game. It's just not what I expected from Capcom with Dead Rising. They did show this feature with Smart Glass where you can call in an airstrike. I mean, honestly, am I gonna stop playing my game to pick up my phone or Surface just to call in an airstrike? It just kind of breaks my immersion into the game itself. Now, it might be a cool feature, but we'll just have to wait till the actual game comes out for that. I just hope this Smart Glass thing doesn't become like the new Kinect. I understand it could be a great technology, but I mean, I just don't want them to push it on us like they did with the Kinect. It should be my fucking choice if I want to use it or not. Don't make it part of all the games. If I want to use it, make it my choice. Let me decide if I want to put down my damn controller and call in a damn airstrike in Dead Rising 3. Microsoft, just don't make Smart Glass the new Kinect. And it looks like we also had a small teaser of Halo. When the actual trailer started, I was like, what the hell is this game? It just didn't look like Halo, but all of a sudden, Master Chief's face comes up. I saw how damaged his armor looks. It looks like he's been through some rough crap when it comes down to it. I mean, it wouldn't be an actual E3 conference if something Halo didn't come out. A lot of people can agree that, I mean, Master Chief is Microsoft's Mario. If they don't have the hype for Halo, then you don't sell any new Xbox Ones. It was a short and sweet trailer. I mean, it was just to tease us to try and build some hype when it comes down to it. Then we had a new exclusive trailer for Titanfall. And this game actually looks damn amazing. They actually had gameplay, which a lot of the videos were just trailers. And that helps me respect the developer. Anytime an actual developer shows actual gameplay footage at something like at an E3 conference, they deserve all the kudos when it comes down to it. Your game can have the best trailer, the flashiest graphics, but if the gameplay is shit, nobody's gonna buy your crap. And from what they showed on the actual gameplay, it looks really damn promising. Now, the other thing they announced was finally we have a damn price for the Xbox. I was expecting between $400, $600, and we actually ended up about the midpoint. The Xbox is going to be $499 US dollars, $499 euros, and £429. It looks like the UK guys get kind of fucked there when it comes down to it. A bit steep on the price, but honestly, for what the actual console is giving us, it's not a bad price. You're basically paying for kind of like a watered down gaming PC. I would like to see what the manufacturing cost of the console is. It'd be interesting to know if Microsoft is going to be losing money initially on the console, which is kind of normal. When the PS3 came out, Sony was pretty much losing money on every console they sold. They made their money with the actual games themselves. To break down the conference, when it comes down to it, I'm shocked. Microsoft actually made their conference about the video games. Not really about the console, but the video games. I don't give two shits about the Kinect. If I'm gonna spend $500 on a console, it has to have the games. And for once, Microsoft had a conference that was actually about the games. I mean, ignore the stupid technical difficulties they had with the sound, but honestly, it was about the games. They did not talk about the controversy of the used games and the always online crap. This is gonna hurt them. They need to have an official response for this. Microsoft cannot ignore this. It's gonna hurt them. If we don't actually get a response for them, they're honestly gonna lose people wanting to buy their console. I don't think it's gonna kill the Xbox, but it will affect their sales. There are people who are really strongly against it. When it comes down to my personal opinion, I have really no issues with the used games portion, but I do have a problem with the online issue. It's one thing to getting a discount on a used game, and it's another to not be able to play the actual game you're buying. Because for whatever reason, your internet is down, or you're unfortunate enough to live in an area that doesn't have high-speed internet, and then you're just totally screwed because you can't even fucking play. or have the actual console. So overall, not bad, Microsoft. As a gamer, I'm happy that you actually made this about the games. But as a consumer, you need to get your damn story straight with some of this fucking bullshit. If Sony can learn anything from this one, is make your conference about the games also. Stay tuned for my reaction to Sony's conference after it's over. And like always, leave your comments about what you think, like and subscribe if you enjoyed my little rant. I'll catch you guys next time the gaming industry does something stupid or amazing that's rant-worthy.